Hello, this is Beeflummy. I'm here today. I'm going to teach you how to draw side view for armor, futuristic armor. In front of a camera. That's what I hate the most. But for some reason this is fun at the same time. Don't ask me. So here I have our basic format for a mill figure. I'm not going to fill anything in, so I can put the armor on top and you can understand how it works, kind of. I'm going to start with the head here. The helmet has this kind of like angle that comes off the head. It follows the head structure very well. Yeah, it goes a little bit over the skull. And it curves right over the nose and right down the chin. So this area here will make the visor. So this helmet's going to look a little bit like a motorcycle helmet. So yeah, helmets are very interesting the way they're designed. And I'm sharpening my pencil because my tip broke. All my pencils want to break their tips for some reason when I'm making videos. I don't know why. And just so I don't have to draw the eyes, I'm just going to shade that in anyways. Make a little glare on it. So that's the basics for the helmet, is this kind of rough figure around here. So next I'm going to draw the collar, which is the top of the breastplate or the torso armor, whatever you want to call it. Torso armor. So for the beginnings of both futuristic and just medieval altogether, most of the armor actually stays the same, except there's just a few little differences. It's the details that actually matter the most. So I'm also going to draw this this hip guard here. I'm going to leave the space in between the hip and the torso free, and we'll come back and make some changes to that later. Over here on the arm, we have our shoulder plates. So the shoulder plates look a lot different in the side view. They're kind of hard to tell what they are sometimes if you draw them wrong, but mine are going to be kind of boxy. Yours can be this this fluent, it's kind of like beak shape. That's that kind of shoulder plate. But my shoulder plate I'm drawing is this one over here. Just so you know. Then we'll come down. I like to draw this kind of like a little spike. I don't know if you can see that because the camera's terrible. But I like to draw this spike off the elbow, and then we can draw the forearm guard like this, and the upper arm guard like that. So once again, this is the basics, and we'll go detail it over later. So the forearm guard ends with this area here, and it comes off straight off into this plate for the hand. Draw my thumb, my fingers, and I'll come back to that later. Ew. I hate it when you realize you did something terrible when you're in the middle of anyways. So up here, once again with the just kind of like with the elbow, I like this kind of spike just to show very distinctly where the bottom guard begins and ends. This top here kind of like skirtish looking thing, because it was the best way I could figure out of making armor without making it like Iron Man kind of stuff. So it's fairly realistic, and we can draw the plates on it real quick here. And then we, once again, like the elbow, we draw this back thing so that the leg can move. So the foot, I'm not going to be, very simple with, because the foot is one of the most complicated parts for some reason. So if you've seen Iron Man, just like I was talking about before, he has this kind of, with the attachment of his foot, he has this kind of, it's like, it comes down off and begins on the foot and then it ends, and just like that. And I found that's a very realistic way of doing it. I'm all about realistics. And then we'll draw this plate here, and then we'll have the toe guard. Doesn't this guy look like a motorcycle person for some reason? Yeah, and then we'll draw the heel guard, which it starts with the heel, the top of the hill, and it goes off and it ends right before the arch is. And then we have another kind of piece of plating armor right in front of the arch, and then we have one last one right here above the arch. You can add some little screws, make it look like it's drilled in there. So going back up and going down with the details, we have the ear. I've seen multiple ways to do the ear. A lot of people like this kind of antennae spike. There's all sorts of ways you can do it, but usually one end of the antennae comes above the other, like so. And then I like putting like this kind of oxygen mask in front of my the mouth, and you draw a kind of square, and then you have this kind of tubing come off of it, and you can put little etches on the tubing to make it look like it's an actual tube, and then you have the end of the tube. And for the top, I've never really found a good way to do the top. This might be something you guys can tell me what to do. The top, I've never found a good way to do the top. It always looks kind of stupid. I put like little lights on it. I put all sorts of stuff. I put, this kind of, this ridge on it. No idea how to do the top. Maybe you guys can tell me that one. Help me a little bit here. So here on the stomach we have plating. This, kind of like tank track plating. That's a good way to put it. Tank tracks. And then off the side here we have more of the same kind of idea, except for it's less track-like. I say the word like a lot when I'm doing this. I don't know why. On the belt we can add like a few grenades or something, make it look like it's a soldier's belt or something like that. You darken up these lines a little bit. So on the leg, I don't know exactly how to do this, but for some reason it seems that on the legs people like putting these exhaust kind of pipes. The air flows out of that, and wasteful air or whatnot. Alright, going back up, because there's not much to do on the leg. We can put a pack on our soldier. Let me draw the neck in real quick, just same way with this down here. It's kind of hard to see. Maybe I'll do another kind of demonstration with this later when the arm's out of the way, but we can put a pack on our soldier, and like so. And I like this kind of little bottle here. Sometimes it looks a little weird, but I like this bottle of some kind of fluid. And we'll draw some little designs etched on our pack. We'll do a few more lines to make this have some more shape up here, and that's about it. So, oh yeah, one last thing I've wanted to know for forever. You know how the video gamers do the stuff with the, you know, they record like their Xbox games or whatever. I've always wanted to know how you do that. You know, I've never figured it out. So, you know, maybe if you could tell me about that one. I mean, is it a program or is it, you know, something else? But yeah, here's the side view for the armor. If you want me to do something else with the armor, you can tell me, but I might do a 3/4. I might not. And so I'm off.